Alright, my name's James Roll. This is my application. First off, I decided to use Ruby and Rails, and this is what the final MVC app ends up being able to do. So this is the main idea of this is you go on trips, and after you've gone to a trip, you can log the data so that you can look back on it and remember. So we can say that we went to Florida. We went in 2020, April 18th, and it was sunny. So you can save it, and it shows it here. When we go back, there it is. Now, here's the one we just made down here. So here's some of the tests that I did, and if we want to delete one, just click destroy. Are you sure you want to delete this location? Okay, it's gone. So you want to edit. So we can go into Florida, Central, change the date because it wasn't 2020, it was 2015. And voila. Changes it, and now it's Central Florida of 2015. You can also click show so you can look at the data more and read the description if it's larger. For the code, using Rails for the first time was interesting. It's a little different. Followed the main issue I had when doing it was when I put in the article paths. Use a migrate, and when I did that, uh, what was I gonna say? When I first initially did that, I only had the show and destroy. Oh man, I'm talking about the wrong thing. Uh, the location and the labels for the text field and such, the actual inputs. Initially, I only had a location and a description, and I felt that that wasn't enough. So by adding in the date, the migrate, I had to redo, and it wasn't as simple as just delete it and start over, or just add another one because then they conflicted. What I actually had to do was make a migrate that destroyed the original one, and then rebuild another one. So I'm gonna go through the codes. So I got my edit, my index. This is where I put in the bootstrap. The bootstrap in Rails didn't really want to mesh very well. How I did it, putting it in through the terminal. This is a lot of tests that were going wrong. But yeah, so this is some of the codes I did. But this is the migrate I was talking about. What was I gonna do next? Show the other codes. So, in controllers, this is the controller, the main one that actually does the function index, show, new, edit, create, update, and destroy. Um, Style sheets. We got the main CSS, SCSS, and models. Got the article, week one. And yeah, so we can add more locations. So let's add one more. We'll just make it Georgia, keep the date the same, and Georgia. And we can destroy this one, destroy this one. So it's fully functioning. Like I said, it conflicted a little bit with the bootstrap. I couldn't get the buttons to work, unfortunately. I wanted to put in nicer buttons, but when I would do that, it would kind of break it. And I'd have like a button inside of a button, and the bootstrap wouldn't be able to get through. So I know that I installed the bootstrap, and it's working, but in the time allotted, I wasn't really able to find exactly how to set it up so it'd work very well. Plus, this is the second time I was using Bootstrap, so I didn't feel that comfortable. But hopefully on the week 2 project, I'll be able to get that meshing and make it look a little snazzier. But I think it came out pretty good. And that'll conclude my screencast.